Good day! Today, we want to share something that will give you ideas what is it all about application of Python on selected algorithm. By the way, my name is Eragine Rodriguez and I'll start discussing my part in this topic and my co-members will discuss to you the other parts of this topic later. So, in this topic, you will learn what is selection sort, how does selection sort work, problem definition, solution, visual representation, selection sort program using Python 3, code explanation, time complexity of selection sort, when to use selection sort, and advantages and disadvantages of selection sort. What is selection sort? Selection sort, known as in-place sorting, is a comparison sorting algorithm that is used to a random list of items in ascending order. The comparison does not require a lot of extra space. It only requires one extra memory space for the temporal variable. Like for example this one. So as you can see in the picture provided, the first position where 14 is stored presently, we search the whole list and find that 10 is the lowest value. So we replace 14 with 10. After one iteration, 10, which happens to be the minimum value in the list, appears in the first position of the sorted list. We find that 14 is the second lowest value in the list, and it should appear at the second place. We swap these values. For the second position, where 33 is residing, we start scanning the rest of the list in a linear manner. After two iterations, two list values are positioned at the beginning in a sorted manner. The same process is applied to the rest of the items in the array. So this is now the result. Just follow the process. Following is a pictorial depiction of the entire sorting process. The time complexity measures the number of iterations required to sort the list. And the list is divided into two partitions. The first list contains the sorted items, while the second list contains unsorted items. By default, the sorted list is empty, and the unsorted list contains all the elements.
Good day, ma'am. I am Generous B. Campos. My topic is, how does selection sort work? Selection sort is a simple sorting algorithm. Sorted part is empty and the unsorted part is entire list. The first item in this unsorted partition is compared with all the values to the right hand side to check if it is the minimum value. Example, for the sorted list, the element has been determined as the minimum value is then moved to the partition on the left hand side, which is sorted list.
Good day everyone. Our topic today is problem definition and solution algorithm. Problem definition is a list elements that are in random order needs to be sorted ascending order. For example, 21, 6, 9, 33, 3. The above list shall be sorted to produce the following result: 3, 6, 9, 21, 33. Solution algorithm, it is step by step. Step 1. Get the value of n, which is the total size of the array. Step 2. Partition the list into sorted and unsorted section. The sorted section is initially empty while the unsorted section contains the entire list. Step 3. Pick the minimum value from the unpartitioned section and place it into the sorted section. Step 4. Repeat the process n-1 times until all of the elements in the list have been sorted.
When to use selection sort? The selection sort is best used when you want to. You have to sort a small list of items ascending when the cost of order swapping values is insignificant. It is also used when you need to make sure that all the values in the list have been checked.
Good day, ma'am. I am Generous Campos from BSS 2E. So my topic is time complexity of selection sort. The sort complexity is used to express the number of execution times it takes to sort the list. The implementation has two loops: the outer loop, which picks the value one by one from the list, then the inner loop, which compares the value from the outer loop with the rest of the values. Then, in the selection sort, there are three categories of complexity. First is worst case, where the list is provided as descending order, which expressed as big O and squared. And the best case, when the provided list is already sorted, which is expressed as big omega n squared. Then the average case, when the list is random order. The average complexity is expressed as big theta.
Hello, good day. Today I will explain to you the disadvantage and advantage the selection sort of. The advantage. The advantage of selection sort, it performs very well on small list. Kibali, kumbaga, kung sa smallest pa, dali na dahil siya dali na siya maka-deliver ng kuan. Kung sa text pa, message, it performs well it performs very well on smallest. It is an in-place algorithm. It does not require a lot of space of sorting. Only one extra space is required for holding the temporal variable. It performs well on items that have already been sorted. Sa ato pa, makakuan din siya, makahatag dayon siya nan kuan, nan maka-deliver din siya nan una ihatag dapat sa iya na mga variable. So, amo yan ang advantage kibali ng kuan, selection sort. And disadvantage. The primary disadvantage of the selection sort, it is poor efficiency when dealing with a huge list of numbers. Kung sa kuan pa, sa advantage, dali na siya maka-deliver kay mga gagmay da. Ang disadvantage lamang niya, kung damo na, dili na niya mahatag da yung tanan kay tungod siguro sa kadamo or sa kabugat. Similar to bubble sort, the selection sort requires n-squared numbers of steps for sorting elements. So, amo yan kuan kibalan example ng advantage and disadvantage of selection sort.
Hello, explain ako ang side code explanation and time complexity of selection sort. Code explanation. Definition code. Number 1, a systematic statement of a body of law, especially one given statutory force. Number 2, a system of principles of rules. Number 3, letter E, a system of signal and symbols for communication. Letter B, a system of symbols such a letter of number used to represent a sign of often secret meanings. Letter C, code language, a word for phrase choosing a place to another word and a hello. Then selection source program using Python 3. The selection source algorithm source an array by representedly finding the minimum elements, considering accident under from a sorted part of pathing. In the beginning, the algorithm the summary which is already sorted, remaining summary which is unsorted. And this is the example of Python 3.
Oh.